Veteran British actor John Alderton has shared a deeply emotional tribute to his late wife and lifelong partner, Pauline Collins, the beloved star of Shirley Valentine and Upstairs, Downstairs. Pauline passed away at the age of 85 after a long battle with Parkinson's disease. She died peacefully at her care home in Highgate, London, surrounded by her family. The news has left the entertainment world in mourning. Pauline Collins was more than just a talented actress. She was a woman whose kindness, wit, and energy defined an entire generation of British theatre and film. Her death marks the end of an era and the loss of a woman who lived a life filled with love, creativity, and grace. In his heartbreaking statement, John Alderton said softly, "Pauline wasn't just my wife. She was my best friend, my closest confidant, and the heart of our home. We shared everything, our work, our laughter, our children, and our dreams. It's hard to imagine life without her." Those words captured the love story that the couple shared for over half a century, a love that was built not just on romance, but on deep respect and admiration. John and Pauline first met in the late 1960s while working in theater. They quickly became inseparable both on stage and off. Their chemistry was effortless, their connection undeniable. They married in 1969, and from that moment on, they became one of Britain's most beloved couples, both in real life and on screen. They shared the stage and television screens for decades, starring together in series such as Upstairs, Downstairs, Thomas and Sarah, and Forever Green. Speaking about their bond, John said, "From the moment I met her, I knew she was extraordinary. She had this incredible warmth that filled every room she walked into. On stage or on set, she was fearless, honest, instinctive, and endlessly compassionate. People were drawn to her because she made everyone feel seen." Pauline's natural empathy and humor made her unforgettable, not just to audiences, but to everyone who worked with her. Pauline Collins was born in Devon in 1940 and grew up in Wallasey, Cheshire. Before fame, she trained as a teacher and later attended the Central School of Speech and Drama, where her passion for acting truly began. Her first television appearance came in 1957 as a nurse in Emergency Ward 10. She went on to appear in films and stage plays before her big breakthrough came in 1971, when she starred as Sarah Moffat in the acclaimed television series Upstairs, Downstairs. The show made her a household name and introduced her to millions of viewers who admired her charm, vulnerability, and intelligence. Pauline continued to rise in prominence, but it was her role in the 1989 film Shirley Valentine that would make her a global star. The story of a middle-aged woman rediscovering herself resonated deeply with audiences around the world. Her performance was powerful, funny, and heartfelt, earning her an Oscar nomination, a Tony Award, and a Laurence Olivier Award. John Alderton spoke with deep pride about that defining role. "Shirley Valentine was the perfect showcase for who Pauline truly was," he said. "That role was written for her spirit. Shirley was brave, searching, full of life, and that was Pauline. She gave everything she had to that part, and the world loved her for it." For millions of fans, Pauline Collins and Shirley Valentine became inseparable. Her voice, her expressions, her delivery, all of it embodied the courage and humor of a woman learning to love herself again. Her success never changed her. Pauline remained humble and grounded, dedicated to her craft and to her family. In 2001, she was honored with an OBE from Queen Elizabeth II for her contributions to drama. Over the years, she appeared in a wide range of films and television projects, including City of Joy with Patrick Swayze, No Sex, Please We're British, Woodhouse Playhouse, and The Time of Their Lives. Her versatility made her one of the most respected actresses of her time, able to move effortlessly between comedy and drama. But beyond the stage and screen, Pauline Collins was known for her warmth as a wife, mother, and grandmother. Her family released a statement describing her as a bright, sparky, witty presence on stage and screen, and an even warmer presence at home. They wrote that she would always be remembered as the strong-willed and vivacious Shirley Valentine, but to them she was so much more: a loving mother, a wonderful grandmother and great-grandmother, warm, funny, generous, thoughtful, and wise. She was John's lifelong love, the statement continued, a partner, a work collaborator, and a wife of 56 years. John Alderton echoed those sentiments in his tribute, calling her the heart of their family. "She was a wonderful mother and grandmother," he said. "No matter how busy things got, she made sure our family stayed close. That's the gift she's left us, the love that holds us together." He also spoke of her humor and optimism, which never faded even in her later years. She was funny in a very natural way. Even in difficult times, she'd find something to smile about. I think that's what made her performances so powerful. She understood people, the joy and the sadness in them, because she had that depth in her. Her ability to capture human emotion so naturally made her one of the most beloved actresses in Britain. Reflecting on her life, Alderton said that working alongside Pauline was the greatest privilege of his career. "She wanted everyone around her to shine," he said. "She never made things about herself. She just wanted to make everything better, every performance, every scene, every day." That was her gift. Her family's message also thanked the caregivers who looked after her during her final years, describing them as angels who cared for her with dignity, compassion, and love. They said she could not have had a more peaceful goodbye and asked the public to remember her at the height of her powers, full of joy and energy, while giving the family privacy to mourn. Pauline Collins's legacy lives on not only in her work, but in the deep love she shared with her husband and family. Her long marriage to John Alderton was one of the most admired in the entertainment industry. They were a team in every sense of the word, sharing scripts, laughter, long rehearsals, and quiet moments at home. Their relationship showed the world that true love can last a lifetime. In one of his final reflections, Alderton said, "She will always be remembered for Shirley Valentine, not only for her Oscar nomination or the film itself, but because she brought out the best in everyone she worked with. Her greatest performance, though, was as my wife and the mother of our beautiful children." As tributes poured in from across Britain and beyond, friends and co-stars described Pauline as a light, someone who could make even the darkest room feel warm. She had a rare ability to balance strength and softness, confidence and humility, passion and peace. Her story is one of perseverance, love, and extraordinary talent. From a small-town girl who once taught in classrooms to a woman who conquered the West End and Hollywood, Pauline Collins inspired generations of performers who came after her. John Alderton concluded his emotional message with words that touched hearts across the world. "The world has lost a great actress, but I've lost the love of my life," he said. "I will miss her laughter most of all." In the world of theater and film, Pauline Collins will forever be remembered for her brilliance, her courage, and her warmth. But for John Alderton and their family, she will always be remembered as something even greater: a wife, a mother, and a friend whose love filled every corner of their lives. Pauline's life reminds us that true artistry comes not only from talent, but from heart. Her presence, her voice, her kindness, and her legacy will continue to inspire. Her story may have reached its final curtain, but her light will never fade. As John Alderton said in his final goodbye, with the tenderness of a man who spent a lifetime in love, "Pauline, I love you."